everybody, and welcome to another podcast with Mates and Moments. This is Sonny speaking, and in the room we've got the usual act of Jazzy.
Hello.
Christian.
Yep, hello.
And Vinz.
Hey everyone.
So hey guys, I want to talk about travelling because the weather in the UK, as you know, is absolutely atrocious.
Well, what gave that away?
Yeah, it's always raining, always dark.
Cold.
Never have the sun, and just feeling a little bit, nostalgic about travelling and going abroad and having a holiday.
Oh,
because I think like during this time, obviously, during recording, Valentine's Day's just happened.
There was massacres on those days as well.
Yeah, okay, but I remember. I think maybe 3 years ago today, I was actually in Malta, and such a beautiful island. A lot of movies have been shot there as well, actually, it's quite like picturesque and really warm weather.
Yeah.
Definitely a good place in Europe that you can quickly travel to. Something that I really, really enjoy. But I was just gonna say, ask you guys about maybe where have you guys been and what are your favourite travel destinations? I'll start with you, Vinz.
Yeah, I've also been to Malta as well.
Yeah.
I went during September. I believe the weather is pretty good all round, so you pretty much go in any time. There'll be good weather there. I even drove in Malta.
Yeah. Anything you want to share there, Vince? Any moments on the road or anything different between the UK and the rest of Europe or the rest of the world even?
It was a little bit more sandier than concrete, I guess, to the
Sand?
UK. Yeah, a little bit more dusty, I think.
Were you on a 4x4?
No. Fortunately not.
Anywhere else you've been?
Anywhere else? I've been to Jordan.
Wow, okay.
Cyprus I've been to Brussels, Austria, Budapest.
Wow. A few European countries there.
Spain, I've been to a few cities in Spain. So Barcelona, Valencia, Malaga.
Nice.
There was Madrid.
Any favourite countries out of that list?
I like the Madrid one. That was
Yeah?
pretty good.
Yeah, what is it about Madrid that you like?
It was the city vibe, I guess. It was quite, a little bit busy, and you were able to go to different shops, like the churros that was there.
Oh yeah, remembering the food there.
Yes.
Oh, nice. So a lot of European. Anything long haul or just Europe? Where you've been?
I guess the Jordan one would be different, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Okay, fair enough.
Pakistan, I don't think that counts.
Does anyone count that as a holiday?
Yeah, not really a holiday, is it? What about you, Christian? Where have you been, and what are your sort of favourites?
Well, like Vince, I think I've travelled to Spain a few times actually. Went to Malaga, Madrid, Granada. Would like to explore other parts of Spain. I think it's just, the weather is on point. It's just amazing. Get enough vitamin D. I mean, been to Saudi actually for the Umrah, as they call it.
Yeah.
Not the proper Hajj experience, but end up not
Different type of holiday, isn't it?
That's more spiritual, you could say. Not there for the good life. Well, I say more of a spiritual afterlife that you're preparing for. Been to Milan. Been to Cyprus. Been to the Greek side of Cyprus, as a stayover to Jordan. So Vinz joined me later on. Lots of beautiful scenic areas in Jordan, especially Petra. This is where I think the Indiana Jones films was filmed, and Mortal Kombat, I think, the Annihilation. Went to the Dead Sea, floated on there without any effort.
Wow.
Lots of salt, so if you get your head in, it's gonna be very salty, as you can imagine. Amazing food, local cuisine, like some that resemble even Italian cuisine with their pizzas. Those like type flatbread type of consistency, very delicious mincemeat. Kanafa, had a kanafa there on the streets. Amazing, very gooey, stretchy cheese, and you just can't really beat it. When you go to these countries, authentic cuisines, there's just top notch. I know London, the UK, all the world comes to London, and you see all these different cuisines. But I think in terms of authenticity, you've got to go to those places, really.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, food is a massive factor in terms of visiting these countries, and what you sort of where you want to go does matter. It makes me think about, you know, I've travelled to South Africa in Cape Town, where the food is just absolutely amazing, as well as sort of Turkey, as you know, all halal food there. It's just so convenient for us, and we can just eat wherever you like without looking and checking, and just having that off the back of your head just makes the holiday feel a lot better.
Definitely.
Jazzy, do you want to come in and let us know what your sort of favourite holidays are, and maybe even discuss where we've been?
Yeah, I guess unlike three of you, like I haven't been to as many places as you guys have been. Mine mainly have been around Europe, but not as many countries. I think it's just been Spain, France, Germany has been the only three that I've really... Oh, I've been to Norway as well. So like, this has been the four that I've travelled in. Long haul has just been Pakistan. Like I haven't travelled a lot. I don't have lots of experience of travelling around the world. I never really had the time to travel around the world, to be honest, but it's so nice to hear, you know, all of yours experiences in terms of that. But the holidays that I have been on, I've mainly been with you guys, generally speaking. Obviously our trip to Madrid, which was really, really good.
Oh yeah.
When was that? 2016, 17 maybe?
Yeah,
sounds
like about right.
Yeah, I think 2017.
Yeah, it might have been.
Because we obviously went to France. That was just me and you, wasn't it?
Correct. Oh, yes.
That was in 2016.
That's right, yeah, for the Euros. That's right, yeah.
So I think this was the year after that.
Yeah, that's right.
I think you went to Madrid twice, right?
Yeah, I've been Madrid twice. Well, yeah, I've been twice. I went one with another couple of friends, and that trip was very different to the trip I had with you guys. Because that was the first time I ever went to Madrid, because obviously listeners don't know, but you guys know I support Real Madrid, so I went to kind of watch the game. And the first time I went was not a great experience because we couldn't really get tickets properly, and the people that we went with, it wasn't as the trip wasn't as flowing as I would expect it to be, and I think the stress of not having the tickets in my hand kind of added to all of that. But then going with you guys in 2017 was just a phenomenal experience. I think we were at 5 days, 4 nights, something like that.
You're not saying this because we're just here, are we?
No, 100% not, man. Like it was so good because obviously, like, one, we got to enjoy the city a lot more. We travelled, we saw so many different places. You know, and as Vinzy's already kind of mentioned, you know, the city vibe is so cool. It's not so busy, it's not so dead, it's kind of somewhere in between. And we kind of got to do lots of things that we wanted to do, and we were building up to watching the game, and going to the stadium for the match, rather than kind of like, oh, I'm only there for like a day or two and just there to watch the game. So
what's brilliant about going on holidays with Jazzy and Sunny is that they're so organised, they're decisive, and me and Vince can just tag along for the ride and just give our funny moments.
Absolutely. I think Chris is right there in terms of that, because Chris's sense of direction is so poor. So it's always quite good to have some sort of sense of direction. What was that?
Vinz was like reborn in Madrid as well.
Yeah.
I think on the way to Madrid. Travelling.
Yeah, his personality, his persona of Vinz was definitely born in Madrid, and that kind of added to that holiday vibe. And you know, the experiences that we went through, you know, there's so many places that we went to, like that temple we went to, which was so cool. It was so hot that day as well. It was super hot, but that was such a nice, enjoyable experience. And
still wore that fedora, didn't you, Vince?
And then obviously like the parks that they have there, like, you know, not recognising that Madrid have so many parks and like, you know, water features and things. It was just such a nice trip to kind of go on. So that was one of the main trips that we went on together for quite a long time. I'd say 5 days, and then we had we did a day trip, didn't we, to Milan?
Oh, that was quite crammed.
And that was a cramped day. That was a busy day. Just, you know, one single trip to Milan on that day. We went to see the stadium, San Siro, because we're all football fans. We like that. There were some shenanigans that took place, which were quite funny.
Care to share with that, Sonny?
Maybe Sonny, you can share a little bit what happened.
Okay, sure. A little bit of a story then. So Vinz was actually getting married, so we thought we'll do like a day trip stag thing.
A Suedo stag.
Yeah, so as a bit of a joke, as we're going to Milan, sort of one of the fashion capitals of Europe and the world, we had bought Vinz a item of clothing that he wore throughout the whole day, from flying out there to visiting all these places and on our return coming back. And what we didn't tell Vinz at the end of the trip on our way back is the item of clothing we gave him was for the opposite sex. So he was actually wearing a female blouse, which was the colour orange throughout the whole journey.
And what size was it, son?
It was size 16, I think. I could have gone smaller, but he would have clocked and decided to get a bit baggier.
It was more of a smug fit.
Yeah, so Vinz, any comments on that?
No, I didn't think it would have been that bad before, until you guys told me at the end. I was just like, oh.
I mean, we had a reaction video to that, didn't we, lads?
Yes, the
Yeah,
video
I think
and
we did.
pictures.
Oh,
and I
yes.
just saw it. I was like,
Just,
oh yeah.
just that pause and that look of, oh my god, and then you went, I knew it.
If the listeners want to see that,
No.
show some interest onto this
You have
podcast,
to get
and
about.
perhaps we can release something.
Yeah, something
I'll
exclusive.
get 1,000 likes.
Well, where? Which platform, Vinz?
Anywhere.
Just any,
Accumulated, folks,
1,000
you heard
each
that?
per platform.
yeah, accumulative on different platforms.
Yeah.
Could even send you the shirt as well. Blouse,
But
whatever it
do
is.
you even have that, Vinz?
Oh no, I don't actually. No, I just
Oh.
realised.
I think, like, what's clear is it matters who you go on holiday with, as well as the food at that place. Who you go with does matter.
Oh,
So, Christian, I want to go on to you, and obviously, I think you've got a fairly large family as well. So I just want to know, what's the difference between going with your family on holiday and maybe with your friends?
Well, on one hand, the experience is quite stressful travelling to that said country, and on the other hand, it's a lot of fun. You're relaxed, you can be yourselves, you don't have to worry about thinking about others immediately when it comes to itineraries and whatnot. So I think you guys may have guessed it. I mean, the stressful side is going with family, I guess. It's just like, you got to find the passports, you got to get the tickets on time, you got to get to Heathrow or Gatwick on time, at least 2-3 hours before you get to the gates. And then you're finding out that things that have to go through customs, like sometimes I was given like a extra virgin olive oil bottle to send over to my uncle. I got stopped, and then they picked it up and they threw it in the bin, but you could hear the glass smash, and it's just like, my goodness. And then I had to tell my mum that it didn't go through, and this is why I keep telling them, don't send these things through. It's just not worth it. Just deliver it through DHL if you want. There's a DHL near where we live. So that's just like one of many moments. And travelling with family is like, you can't be yourself really. You can't be more free unless I'm with my cousins who are similar age to me, a few years here and there. Then it's fun. You can have a lot of banter. It makes the flights more easier. And then sometimes when we're dispersed on the seats, and then you get some family saying, oh, can we sit on this end of the seats where the windows are? And I'm like, well, I actually booked this specific place because I want to have a nice corner there. But then they're like, oh no, our kids, they'll like it, they'll be well behaved. And then I move over to another seat, and then I look to regret it because their behaviour didn't change. And obviously I'm alluding to PIA here. Don't want to bash them, but it's just, when you're in economy, I guess, saving during those times, because obviously I think the travel agents and the travel industry just know that when there's lots of school holidays, they're just going to hike the prices at ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you in terms of that. Like, when you say when you travel with family, are you predominantly saying travelling to Pakistan, or are you going anywhere else?
Well, Pakistan pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like there's no other place but Pakistan. Just home country. Just visit your. I'm like, the first week I'm spending time just visiting relatives, extended relatives, family, friends.
Sure.
The whole week is like, how are you? Oh, how's it going? How are you? Just the same repeated conversations, because you're formal etiquette, what have you, and you try and share your your culture, no, not your culture, but the Western culture, on how things in England are, or where I live, or how's things in Pakistan. And the culture is different, Whereas if I went with my cousins, it's
Mhm.
more flowing. We can go wherever we want, really, provided it's safe. I've been to Malaga with my older cousin, went to Cyprus with Vinz, also went to Jordan with my other cousin. Like, it's completely different. And I went with holidays with guys. It's more stress-free. I don't have to think about how to entertain myself, or I don't dread having to think about so many things with family.
So even like with family, it's like different with different people and different members of your
Yeah,
family.
you can't really be your authentic self, can you? You have to
Mm.
censor yourself, or you can't say things out of line, or things like that. I mean, that's just my personal experience. Maybe there'll be other people with families who have the opposite
Yeah.
experience.
Why do you think in our culture, I guess the older generation just always want to go to Pakistan? Why don't we go on family holidays elsewhere, in Europe or anywhere else? Why does it always have to be Pakistan?
Oh, I
Something-
suppose it's their world. I
Something
guess.
they're comfortable with, I guess. Something,
Yeah.
no.
And yeah, it's just home, and then they must be very homesick. This is how I can boil
Yeah.
it down
Because
to.
that will change, I guess, over time. I mean, it's not like, obviously we'll all have a link to Pakistan, but I think slowly, do you feel like we would go less and go to other places, or do you always, or is that something you would want to do? You want to continue that tradition of going to Pakistan?
I mean, yeah, to keep in touch with roots is one main cause. Like the previous generation thinking, oh, look at this current generation and the ones after, they're going to be so disconnected with what's from our roots. I suppose there's that fear. I mean, other sides of it, I think Pakistan is a beautiful country. It is so nice there, depending who you go with. Like the mountainous areas down south, the beaches, the food there is amazing. Like I can't say it's not bad travelling. It's just, I suppose, it's the experience going with family and expected to just meet with everyone else and eat up that time rather than planning where you want to really travel.
Well, I guess it's also like you've got family there, so that takes a
Only
bit
look
of a
for
difference.
accommodation, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that you're gonna have family there, and obviously some of us are married to people from Pakistan
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So like that also then,
Don't let them know you're there.
so like that also kind of contributes to that.
You always
kind of
get the calls
connection.
about, oh, can you put this in your suitcase? Can you take away something from here to there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that definitely happens. But like you said, Pakistan isn't a bad place to go either. Like, there's so much to do, such a variety of different natures, which obviously other countries can also sort of, that it sort of embodies a lot of other countries. Like Kashmir, you got like Switzerland,
Yeah.
like because of how beautiful and how mountainous and
Yeah.
how snowy it is there,
Yeah.
for example.
And I mean, it borders between so many countries.
Mm,
Like
mm.
we have India, China, Iran, probably even Iraq,
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Yeah, it's like you got all these cultures, even like Tibet, bits of Tibet where Afghanistan is at the far east. There's a connection there, and Burma. It's like it's all interconnected, and you get so many diverse range of people. I mean, one Pakistani you see will not be the same Pakistani like 20, 30 miles ahead.
Mm.
Like,
That's so
because the
true.
provinces is so diverse. You get people who are just very pale, and you get some people who are very tanned, and all sorts of variety.
One thing I wanted to add, I think Krishna mentioned that you had to take something to Pakistan. There's one thing I brought from Pakistan. It's quite funny. Even the guy at the security was just looking at me, because it was like a dechka, a big
pot.
a big pot, and it was full of chard in it,
Oh, gosh.
Pickles.
pickles.
Gosh.
And the guy just gave me a little look. I was just like, I don't know, this is what my family packed.
They're packed for
And
you.
they just let me go through.
Oh, really?
They did not. They didn't. I don't think they
You
wanted to
didn't
go.
declare it or anything like that?
No.
Gosh.
You were lucky then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you do declare it. And make sure the listeners also,
Oh.
please do declare your food.
Once when my wife gave me some of her clothes, and then she properly wrapped it up in plastic and sealed it. So when I went through the customs in Islamabad before it got transformed, this is where it was in the Benazir Bhutto version, the army shelter type of thing. And they went through and they opened it and go, why is this all packed? Are you trying to do a business transaction or some business? Are you getting something from somewhere else? And I go, no, my wife packed it up like this. And he just raised an eyebrow at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry mate, but this is just how she likes to pack. She wants to keep everything sealed, no dust or anything coming through. She just happened to have it's not plastic, what's that material where it's wrapped? It's
Sellotape.
not sellotape.
Cling
No.
film.
It's not cling film. It's a bit more robust than cling film. But you know, you get in some shops, you get those packaging, those see-through packaging.
Yeah.
It's that type of that material, and she just sealed it somehow. It looked very professional, almost too professional.
So I want to talk about maybe, you know, where you want to go as a, you know, bucket list. There's so many places, as we've talked about, sort of Pakistan having so many different options within there. There's a lot, but you know, outside of Pakistan, perhaps, you know. So you know, Vinz, where do you want to go? What's on your list?
I think I mentioned already quite a few places. I forgot to mention I also went to Greece as well. I even drove in Greece too.
Oh no, but where do you want to go? What's on your bucket list? Not where you've been.
I think you mentioned Switzerland. I've heard good stuff about Switzerland with its mountains and snow there, I guess.
Yeah.
Another one is Iceland, what's it? Where you get the Northern Lights. I think is Iceland.
Iceland?
Yeah,
That is
Iceland.
Iceland, yeah.
Well, or even like Norway and things like that.
Yeah, and
So,
Croatia.
the Scandinavian countries. Still more in Europe, I guess. Africa is a good another.
Is that a country or is that a continent?
Yeah, anywhere in particular. Africa is a big place.
Yep, there's probably Kenya.
Okay.
You mentioned South Africa. Probably that's another one to look at. What other countries are in Africa? I guess Nigeria might be one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, gonna go to Nigeria, eh?
Wow. Would you want to go with your family to Nigeria or?
I think family would be up for it. I guess probably be friends. I guess I can ask one of you guys if you want to come along.
Yeah.
I think Jazzy wants to go.
Yeah.
Jazzy,
Yeah.
do you want to go to Nigeria with
On a lad's holiday.
with Vince?
Not alone.
Go to the Nollywood studios.
Not alone with Vince, no way. But maybe if you guys went along, then yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not experience those different countries? Yeah, from my side, as I said, I haven't really experienced the world, so would like to experience different parts of the world. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been Dubai. Like, you know, I
Oh.
would like to go to Dubai. That would be a nice place. I would like to go to Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that part of the world, never been to. Or even like places like Malaysia. Like, you
Yeah.
know, I've never been. You know, don't know much about it. Like, so it would be quite nice. And then even the other side of the world, going to South America, like Brazil
Yeah.
or Argentina or somewhere like
Yeah.
that.
Even a work colleague said like Colombia was like one of his top
Yeah.
favorite countries to travel to.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's associations with Colombia, but I'd like to think they're
Yeah.
just stereotypical.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, just kind of experience those different parts of the world, like, which I've never seen. I guess like Europe is, dare I say, pretty samey. So nowhere in Europe per se, but maybe like Dubai, Australia, somewhere in South America, maybe even Istanbul.
Yeah, I haven't been to Turkey.
Yeah,
I'd love
like
to go to Turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to Turkey. It's very nice. Very good.
yeah. So like, I've got loads of places that I would like to go see, but again, affordability and all of that stuff, wherever. But yeah, I'd like to go there.
But yeah, I would love to visit some Australasian country like New Zealand, Australia,
Yeah.
or even as you mentioned, Malaysia, Indonesia.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd love to go to America, but I just feel like the customs and the traveling there will be a bit of a nightmare,
Mm.
and I'd probably rather go Canada. Maybe might be more embraced there with the culture,
Yeah.
multiculturalism there, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the countries you've mentioned, I think, pretty similar to me. Like, I'd love to go Canada, like Toronto, and even
Yeah.
Dubai. I haven't been to Dubai, and also like, you know, Singapore and Malaysia.
Oh yeah, Singapore.
Like, you know, I think for me, I think I'm a bit of a foodie, so food's sort of important as well. So going to a place that offers halal food is
I
quite
don't even know I
important.
like seafood. Like get some places that hope to do good seafood,
True.
like Mediterranean countries. I see Jazzy nodding. No, I'm not going for. I'm not
So
going for
nice.
seafood.
Yeah, no lobsters and stuff like that, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if any of you guys had India on your bucket list.
I guess I did have once upon a time, but I don't know why over the years I've kind of just fallen off that. I do want to go see the Taj Mahal. I think that'd be
Yeah.
nice to go see, but yeah, it just kind of fallen off my list a little bit.
Actually, think about even Sri Lanka is pretty good to visit. I mean, the beaches there and
Yeah, like
hospitality.
even like Maldives. Like Maldives is such a popular like honeymoon spot where like young couples always
got-
want to go, and like Bali and Thailand and Bangkok and all these places
I
like
think
that.
Thailand has more halal options, I believe.
Yeah, and it's
Why?
like quite affordable as well. They say. I mean, I haven't been, but obviously, once you've got the flight on there, it's you know, once you're there, you should be okay financially, I think.
Yeah.
But just moving on, I do have the final part of our podcast is a little bit of a game.
Oh,
Cool.
So it's basically guess the country. So I've got 5 questions or 5 different countries that I'm going to give some information about,
Mhm.
and you can let me know, give me your guesses, but be a bit time limited.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to make you overly think, but
and don't use your phones.
yeah, no phones. Obviously, I've got my phone, but no one else. So the first country, the currency is euros. Okay.
Somewhere in Europe.
Yep. Population is 10.3 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Small.
And the national animal is a dolphin.
Oh,
So any ideas, any thoughts,
dolphin.
any guesses, Jazzy, if you had to think?
I'm thinking maybe like Finland.
Okay. Christian?
I was going to be very vague and say, is it a Scandinavian country? But I guess you want me to guess a country.
Yeah. It's not Scandinavian.
Okay, so
Oh.
Finland goes out the window.
Wow. Somewhere near the coast, I believe. Why? You know what? I'm just going to throw it out there. Just completely random. I'll probably get a grilling. Portugal.
Okay.
No. I take that back because it's a population of 10.3 million. Sorry. It's going to be a small country. Goodness. What will be a small country?
I'm going to have to hurry you now.
Belgium, I don't know.
Belgium. Okay. And Vinz? You've had
okay.
time now, so
Yes.
just an answer.
Iceland.
Iceland. No, all incorrect. It's actually Greece.
Okay.
Greece has a population of 10.3 million.
Yes.
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah. Interesting. And dolphin
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit.
being
yeah.
the, I wouldn't think dolphin in Europe,
Yeah.
All
really.
that Greek mythology and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Olympians.
Olympians, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose they
Interesting.
got the trident. Like, what's it called? Not trident. Not Aquaman.
Poseidon.
Yeah, that's
Poseidon.
the one, yeah, Poseidon.
Yeah. History buff here, folks.
Yeah, no worries. So I'll move on to the next country, which I'm going to say the currency is rupees.
Okay.
Okay. A population of 30.9 million.
Okay.
And the national animal is a cow.
Oh,
Can't be India.
no.
Okay, so Vinz, I'll start with you then. Any initial thoughts? Gives everyone else a chance to think.
Sure. Rupees. How much was the population?
30.9.
30.9. So it rules out India, Pakistan, I reckon. Bangladesh would be tigers, so they're out. So it's just going to be around the area. I would say Sri Lanka.
Okay. Christian,
I'll go somewhere different. I'll say Nepal.
Nepal, and Jazzy.
I'll go Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Indonesian rupee.
Nope, it's actually Nepal. So well done, Christian. You've got that one.
Got no prizes for it, but
No prizes. I'll move on to the next one, which is again currencies euros.
oh, back to Europe.
The population is 5.9 million, and the national animal is a swan.
Oh.
Footballing nation as well, just to give another clue.
And you say the population was
5.9.
Oh, that's quite small.
Wales.
Christian or Wales? That's your choice, okay?
Yep.
Christian?
I thought that was part of the England and Wales.
Well, yeah, it's euros as well.
Oh, does it work? Yeah, I guess.
That was pretty
So
nice one.
that's yours locked
Oh,
in.
there we go. Oh, small European country. And what was the animal?
Swan.
A swan.
Jazzy, any thoughts? Any initial thing?
Oh, it's quite hard.
I'm thinking either Switzerland or Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein. I would just say Czech Republic. I
Czech
don't know.
Republic,
It's probably going
and
to be wrong.
I'd just go with Switzerland, even though I know it's not.
it's actually Denmark.
Oh,
Okay.
Denmark. That's.
Wow.
I'm surprised some of these European countries' populations are quite low.
Well, I'm just surprised by the animals that they've got connected
Yeah,
to it.
that's what's
just-
the most interesting, isn't it?
That's like shocking.
I mean, how did they determine this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll move on to the fourth country, which again, euros is the currency. The population, though, is 84 million.
Okay. Bigger.
And the national animal is an eagle.
Eagle.
Yes.
It's not a
So,
seagull.
what's your What's your guess there, Christian?
Eagle. 80 million. So it's more than the UK. Because the UK is about 70 million.
Anyone else want to jump in?
I'm going to say Germany.
Germany? Vinz?
Either France or... No, I'll just stick with France.
And Jazzy?
Yeah, I really don't know at all. I'll just go with Spain.
It's Germany, so Christian's got that one again.
Two, boys. 2 to me.
Okay, the next and final one, which I'm going to say the continent is Asia.
Oh,
The population is 123 million.
okay.
And the national animal is a green pheasant.
Pheasant. Okay. Interesting.
It's Asia, right?
Asia, correct.
Taiwan.
Okay, Taiwan. Christian?
Ooh. 120. Is that rules out Pakistan, India, and China already? It's 100 million. It's not Bangladesh. I'm listening at what it can't be at the moment. Ooh.
I don't think Taiwan has 123 million people.
Yeah, I just realised.
No,
that
I'm just gonna go with Malaysia.
Okay. And Christian, last guess.
I'm just gonna say Japan.
Japan? Christian's right again. It
Oh,
is
wow.
Japan. So he's
Wow.
got 3 out of 5 there.
Wow,
Sense of
60%.
direction.
He was
Yeah.
using
Right
his
today.
phone.
No, I was not.
No, so that's pretty good,
Yeah,
Christian.
very ironic.
Very good.
Yeah, so that's the end of our podcast today. So thank you for listening. And this has been Sunny.
This is Jazzy. Thank you so much.
And this is your boy Christian.
And me, Vinz, as well. Bye bye.